Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to my 2004 GMC Envoy. Well, it happened today. Well, the old girl turned 300,000 miles young today. Guys, that is an amazing milestone for me and for the car. I didn't even think this car would get past 250,000 miles. I am impressed. I am very satisfied, and I'm looking forward to 350,000 miles. If you think this car is going to hit 350, let me know down in the comment section below, and be sure to leave a thumbs up for 300,000 miles and beyond. So I've had this car now since August of 2007, 2008? No, August 2007, yep. So I have had the car now for almost 13 years. I'm 1 month shy of the 13-month anniversary of buying this car. Now, if you've watched some of my other 300,000 mile updates on the car, you'll know that my odometer was, or actually the gauge cluster was replaced at about 50,000 miles by the dealer. And just a little backstory, when I bought the car, the night I drove it home from the dealership, it had about 50,000 miles on it. And when I was driving home, the gauges just started acting all sorts of crazy. And I was going down the highway and looked down, and the odometer, the speedometer said I was only doing about 20 or 25 miles an hour. Now I was doing, 50 at least or whatever on the highway. So I knew something was wrong. The tach was all screwy as well. So I took it back the next day. They replaced the gauge cluster. They replaced, I don't know what else they replaced. I actually still have the receipt for it. But so anyway, they replaced the electronics, and they did not reset the odometer to the mileage that I had when I brought it in for the repair. So I kept that receipt to help me remember how many miles were on the car when I had that done and when the odometer was reset back to 0. So I am at 250,001 miles right now, and so add 50, that's 300,000, guys. And if you have followed the channel for some time, I do appreciate you guys. I really do appreciate your support. You guys have really motivated me to continue to work on my car, to continue to keep it in good shape. And I want to give you guys some of the credit too. I wouldn't have gotten to 300,000 miles if you guys hadn't liked the videos, subscribed to the channel, kept motivating me to continue working on my own vehicles, with the hopes of giving you guys just a little nugget of information to help you work on your vehicles and save you time and money to do the same thing. So again, I sincerely appreciate you. I really do. And if you hadn't done so already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'd really love to have you guys join the group, join the channel. So I don't really know what else to talk about other than just give you some highlights of what I've done to the car over the years, and kind of my thoughts on what I feel are the most important things to get your car to 300,000 miles. Now, it goes without saying, proper routine maintenance is probably the best thing and the #1 thing you can do for your car to get you to 200, 250, 300,000 miles and beyond. Regular oil changes, regular tune-ups, these kinds of things. And now that guy ran right out in front of me. I hope I don't wreck my car today on the 300,000 mile episode here. But anyway, routine maintenance, that's got to be #1. And then aside from mechanical aptitude to be able to work on your cars, I think having patience and having time, and of course some know-how how to do your own repairs. If not, it's going to cost you a little bit more money to do your repairs, but again, if you take care of your car, it's going to take care of you. And I think this 2004 GMC Envoy with 300,000 miles is a strong testament to that. You know, my dad always said, son, if you take care of your cars, they'll take care of you. And damn if he wasn't right. So guys, my car now is, you know, it's running probably as good as it has been for the past 50,000 miles or so. And I do not foresee, at least I hope I don't have to trade this car in or sell it or scrap it or anything like that. You know, I really do enjoy this car. I really do enjoy this platform. You know, for me personally, it's an awesome car, has plenty of space, you know, good family hauler, all these kinds of things. So I really love the GMC Envoy, the platform, the motor. I have, if you don't know, I've got the 4.2 liter inline 6 motor. You know, when that thing is on point, it runs like a sewing machine. It is so smooth, so quiet. You know, the transmission in this one is the 4L60E. I know they have a bad rap. You know, they don't have the best reputation, I guess, for longevity. And I have been pretty fortunate, I think, in that this transmission has not crapped out on me. I have had to replace the shift solenoids in the transmission just because it would not downshift out of overdrive. But, you know, again, I did the work myself, and while I was in there, I went ahead and installed a shift kit just to help with the shift points on the transmission. I read that it, you know, prolongs the life of the transmission and these kinds of things. So, you know, I can't say with 100% certainty that it has done that, but, you know, at 300,000 miles, guys, transmission is still shifting pretty well. Granted, I don't tow a lot of heavy things. I probably tow you know, a little 4x8 utility trailer full of mulch and topsoil, maybe 2 or 3 times a year or something like that. But, you know, I don't pull heavy boats and trailers and these sorts of things. So, transmission still working well. Now, probably the biggest repair I had to make to the car was, again, if you guys have been following the channel for some time, you will remember my, what was it, 4, 5, 8-part series or whatever it was on my oil pump, my pickup tube, my low oil pressure issues that I was having on the car. You know, I dug into the motor. I ended up replacing the oil pump. I cleaned out the oil pickup tube and got that all cleaned up. You know, didn't replace any of the bottom end stuff, none of the main bearings or anything like that, but, you know, did clean out the pickup tube, did replace the oil pump because I broke the front cover, which the oil pump is attached to. And you know, that took me, what was that, 4 weekends, I think, to get that thing all torn apart and put back together. But after I did, man, she's running great. Oil pressure has been superb, and that was about almost 2.5 years ago now. So again, you take care of your car, it'll take care of you. Other maintenance that I've done on the car besides routine maintenance, you know, I've done, and I say routine maintenance, oil changes, spark plugs, air filters, these kinds of things. You know, of course, I've done all the fluids, transfer case, front differential, transmission, rear differential. What else? Actually, now that I think about it, I have never replaced the power steering fluid, so that may be next on the list. Water pump, I've changed that a couple times. The thermostat, I've changed that a couple times. Shocks, changed those once or twice. Obviously tires, but that's regular maintenance things. And let's see, what else? Several other gaskets and seals. I did the tail house, or yeah, I guess the tail house output shaft seal on the transmission, as well as on the transfer case. I still have to replace the inboard side seal on the front differential, and I should have done that, and I'm still kicking myself 2 years later, 2.5 years later, when I had that car torn down to do the oil paint, or the oil pump. You know, I had the differential out. I could have easily put in a $15 seal, but I didn't, and I should have. Now it's leaking and it's catching up with me. So that'll probably be the next big thing on the list to do. Cleaning out the throttle body, I've done that several times. You know, that certainly helps with performance and fuel economy and things like that, which is kind of, I guess, an oxymoron. How can you get better performance with better fuel economy? But I don't know. I think the car just runs better when you clean the throttle body out. The other thing I would say that helps me tremendously in keeping up with the maintenance and everything on my Envoy is just one of these. Just a little spiral bound notebook you get from the office supply section. This is my maintenance logbook, and I keep a log of all of the maintenance that I do on my car. And this way you don't have to rely on your oil reminder on your dashboard. You know, you don't have to rely on your memory. And you know, when you go to sell the car, you have record of all your maintenance. So I've got, last maintenance I did was my output shaft seal, so I keep the mileage and the date, and you know, that just helps me remember, so I don't have to use my brain too much when I'm thinking about my car. I just go to the book. I know when I've changed my oil, I know when I've changed whatever fluids, and I know when to do it next. So all of that, guys, is how I have kept my 2004 GMC Envoy on the road, running efficiently, effectively, and reliably for the past, what did I say, 13 years that I've owned it. So if this has been helpful to you guys, leave a thumbs up down below. Also, leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys are doing to keep your Envoys and Trailblazers on the road. Now, I have got a special I want to do for you guys, a little giveaway, and this is just my way of saying thank you for the support, for watching the videos, and just another little bit of my appreciation for you guys. What I want to do, I have this company, Muson, has sent me a pair of their 9005 series LED bulbs. These are going to be your high beams. So let me just show you these real quick. You know, these are LEDs, of course. I have both high beam and low beam LEDs in my car already. I really like them. Not by this company. I have not tried these particular bulbs out, but the ones I have in my car work really well. So these are going to go to one of you guys or girls. All you've got to do, hit that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button, and leave a comment down below. Let me know what year your car is and how many miles you've got on it. That's it. And then I'll pick from, out of all the comments I get, I'll pick one lucky winner at random, and I will ship these headlights to you guys free as my thank you to you. The only limitation I will put on this giveaway is it has to be within the continental United States. So that's it, guys. Hit that subscribe button, leave me a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below, let me know what year and how many miles are on your truck, and I will pick a winner at random and send these headlights to you. So guys, as always, thank you tremendously for your support over the years of this channel, of me. I hope my channel provides some value to you guys, and with your motivation, I look forward to providing you guys with much more content in the days, weeks, months, years to come. So guys, as always, thank you, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one.